One thing I did wrong in my life was I tried for so many years to please people. And I did it at the expense of myself. I was leaving a lot in the tank. And when you do that, you stop living. But the person in your life is happy as fuck because you're giving them everything they want, but you feel empty. And that's not a relationship to me.
What is the best advice you've ever had or received?
Do so much work, it would be unreasonable for you not to be successful.
Does demanding that it should be fair make you stronger? Does saying that that person started further ahead of you in any way benefit you? No, because your actions are entirely independent from them.
Almost every successful person that I have ever encountered has gone through not a month or a year, but many years of doing work without reward, where they have to do things that other people find boring, and they have to sacrifice things that everyone finds interesting that most people want to do during that entire season of their life. And they basically sacrifice a season of other things that they would prefer to do stuff that they would not prefer to do because of the one thing they want most.
I never force anyone to choose me. If you think you can find something better elsewhere, then go ahead. I'm not holding you back. Life's too short to hang on to someone who's not sure they want to stay. I believe in freedom and the truth of feelings. If you must stay, let it be your heart tells you, this is where you belong, not because I asked you to. I want to be a choice, not a default option. I deserve someone who sees my value, who understands what I bring to their life. I don't want someone who stays with me out of fear of loneliness or out of habit. I want someone who stays for who I am, not who you want me to be. The door is always open. You're free to leave at any time. If you think your happiness lies elsewhere, I won't stand in your way. And in the meantime, I'll keep going. I'll continue to build my own life to be happy on my own, because my happiness doesn't depend on your presence.
People only root for those who don't need to be rooted for. I'm like, guys, this is what hard feels like. This is normal. You wanted this thing, you expect it to be hard. Reality now matches conditions. So our expectations now match conditions. This is what hard feels like. And then all of a sudden it's like they got permission to feel. The most helpful frame was thinking about who I was becoming as the asset that I was building. So in real time, whenever I finished a long day's work, I was becoming more like the type of person who could work for 5 years without reward. And that would be part of the story I would someday tell. Some of the biggest reinforcers I've had in my life has been future casting the story that I would tell about the period that I was in. And so like no one ever tells stories about the hero who made it all happen immediately and had no hardships. No one cares, right? Like, okay, you were born to a billionaire. Is there a story there? Not really, but everyone loves the story because we can see ourselves in the character and how much we hope to be like them. And it's the being like them, not the having what they have, that we usually like. And so reframing ourselves as the hero of that narrative in my harder times was what really got me through that, and thinking, I will tell this story someday.
Keep yourself around people who knows your value. When you be around people who knows your value, they're gonna respect you. With that respect, you're gonna find that you are valuable.
Focus on yourself and stay silent, because not everyone deserves to know your every move. Sometimes the best way to grow is in silence. Work in silence, heal in silence, build in silence. Let your results make the noise. The truth is, when you talk too much, you invite opinions, doubts, and negativity from people who don't even want the best for you. Some will clap for you, yes, but many will secretly hope you fail. And the more you share, the more power you give them. So protect your plans. Protect your energy. Not everyone is your friend, and not everyone deserves access to your vision. Instead of explaining yourself to people who don't listen, use that energy to build the life you want. Instead of proving your worth, show it through your actions. Remember this, silence is powerful. It keeps your peace safe and your goals protected. When you stay focused and quiet, you'll surprise everyone, and not with your words, but with your results.
It is so easy to win. It won't get harder. Like, this is the hardest part. And so if you can just make it through this, everything else is downhill. It's not that the things that the dragons are going to slay aren't going to get bigger. They are. But you become so much more equipped to slay them back. And you have so many more allies. You have people in the stands cheering for you. You have the audience. You have all of these other things that are behind you. But at the beginning, it's just you with a stick against a bear. And arguably, that fight is a harder fight to win than beating a dragon when you have a nuclear bomb and 6 nations behind you. And so it's not even like the size of the hardship, it's just also the resources and how few of them you have, and how so much of the beginning is literally burning the one thing you have, which is time. Because you have no leverage. You don't have the money to pay other people to help you. You don't have the resources to go like get someone no one can learn it for you. It's like there's a lot of the things that we care about a lot, like no one can work out for you. It doesn't matter how much money you have. No one can learn skills for you. And so in the early days, like it feels so painful because you're like, you look around to see who can help you and then you're like, it's me again. Expecting it to be easy is what makes it much harder than it ever is. Because in the early days, hard was, ooh, stop. This isn't good. This is a warning sign. This is a red flag. I should slow down or I should stop, I should pivot. But the more I think about it as a competitive landscape, as I'm clear on what this path is supposed to look like. And these rocks and these dragons are things that I'm going to have to slay along the way to get the princess or get the treasure. I get happier about the harder it is because I know that no one else will follow.
Restart, reset, and refocus as many times as you need. You are your own greatest project. But just always remember, don't give up.
You are someone different to everyone that you know. To one person, you might be quiet and reserved. You might not say much. And to others, you might be the life of the party and they can't get you to shut up. People's opinions of you are based entirely off of what they've seen from you combined with what they value as a person. You can show somebody exactly what you want them to see, but if they as an individual don't value what you're showing them, then it doesn't matter. You can be your idea of perfect to everyone around you and somebody's gonna have a problem with it. You might value certain things like hard work, integrity, having a backbone, telling the truth. And the person sitting across from you might not care about any of that. They might just want you to be vaguely nice. They want you to be talkative. They want you to say the things that validate whatever they think. And that person's probably not gonna like you, and you're probably not gonna like them. But to this other group of people that do align with your values, you're probably one of their favorite people. Even if you try to be everything to everyone, you're just going to end up being an empty vessel that auto-generates a personality based on who's in the room. And you know what? Everyone hates that.
The amount of times when I was on my lonely path where I was too different from the friends that I had, but not successful enough to be friends with the people that I wanted to be friends with. That's when you want people to root for you. That's when you want people to support you. Once you've already won, people are like, he's amazing, he's so good. But like, that's the time when you need it the least. And so you always have to be the person who roots for you before everyone else does. And it's usually a single clap in the auditorium for a very long period of time. It is a slow clap that's just you rooting for you. And that visual, I think, is one that you can kind of take because it is, people struggle to do things alone. And the path of the exceptional person is one of an exception, which means that you are not with other people. And rather than fighting that or bemoaning it, see it as an indicator that you're on the right path. Because if everyone else were cheering you on, then it means you're not in the right place, because it means you're just like everyone else, and that's not where you want to be.
But if there's one message I want you to walk away with today, it's this. You have to disappear. When I say disappear, stop announcing every move and start building something that speaks for itself. Disappearing means doing the work. It means doing the work in the dark. It means building in private what you don't need to prove in public. It means doing the work when no one's watching. You stop worrying about what people think and start valuing what you believe. Because a life that looks good or sounds good is nothing compared to a life that feels good.
Never forget that in life, you have two choices every morning. Either go back to sleep and continue dreaming, or get up and start making those dreams come true. Each day is a new opportunity to take one step closer to your goals and turn your dreams into reality.
Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Focus on improving in every area of life and understand that life is a marathon and not a sprint. And allies and people that are aligned with mission, vision, and values of what you want to see the world be. Work with them over an extended period of time and understand that money, success is a lagging indicator. And that eventually, if you plant enough seeds, you plant enough goodwill, and if you build, we'll get rewarded.
These next videos will inspire you on your current journey.